Okay, hey guys, it is Tracy from TMC Coaching here, and I have pulled off at a rest area from Phoenix to Flagstaff, and it is beautiful. The scenery is amazing. Oh, no, sir, let me see if I can look at. You can't see maybe those mountains in the back. Oh man, it's just so pretty around here. Not the rest area actually, but certainly not the truckers. Anyway, okay, so I wanted to drop in real quick and share something that I've been reflecting about, and something that some of my clients have been suggesting to me. And when I have two or three that'll suggest something, I think, oh, you know what? I need to put a post out there and really dig into that a little bit more. And so I want to address how to battle the rising costs of living in connection with paying your team fairly for the work that they're doing in your business. Basically, getting the compensation package wage rate, getting that right is difficult. Absolutely it is. It's difficult because you're going to have introductory positions that are going to be different in pay scales than, of course, the veteran and the experienced people that are working in your business. Also, you're going to feel like no sooner do you get that right? The cost of goods, the cost of wages, you get everybody reviewed, and then the cost of living goes up, and now you're back at square one. I know that's a challenge, right? Also, it's a challenge when you hear maybe your competitors, others in your industry paying 20% more on the wages than you can offer at this time, and you're thinking, oh, this is so frustrating. My team are going to go somewhere else because they're going to see these wage rates. Or maybe it's challenging because of the interview, right? When you interview somebody and they feel entitled to get the same wages that somebody's been working for you for 10 years is already getting, and they feel like of course you should pay me that same wage rate. And of course we know that can't be the case ever. So the truth remains that the cost of living is always going to be going up. It's never coming back down. Therefore, the average salary per employee has to reflect that increase. I mean, the fact is, a $10 an hour wage rate just doesn't spend like $10 used to a couple of years back. And so I had just a couple of thoughts that I want to share with you on that one. When you're, whatever you choose to do on this one, and by the way, for each business it's going to be different, but for whatever you choose to do regarding the compensation wage rate and getting it right for you, where your business is right now, just consider these thoughts. The first thing I'd like to say is this: resist the temptation of trying to get a good deal on employees. You can get a good deal on employees, but you're not going to like their performance. And it never hurts to pay just a bit more for the right person on your bus. So make sure that you don't give in to that temptation. The second thing that I would advise is this: determine how much each position should start out at and cap off at. That way, when you're in the interview, you can let them know wage rates begin here and they cap off here without growth and without moving to the next level. That way they just know that one day that they may see that their wage rates are capped off. Ask yourself, what would you like to pay them starting out, and what would you like the cap off rate to be? Of course, be fair. Don't be cheap. The third thing is this: research the local market to match or even beat those that are in your industry, that those are your competition. Maybe you can't do it in wages, but maybe you can do it in benefits. And by the way, a free employee meal, that's a benefit. Healthcare, of course, is a benefit. Looking at you really look into your business and find out, there's more things that I have to offer here. It's the commuting, or it's a gym membership, or there's so many other things that you can add on to that might be a benefit. By the way, nowadays, just having a Christmas party could be a benefit and perceived as such. By the way, vacation days and time off, paid time off and so forth, all of those are to be seen as benefits. The thing I would like to say in the fourth place: decide if your payroll budget allows you to spend more. You're going to have to really research, and a rule of thumb that I've found that works is anywhere from 15 to 30% is usually the rule of thumb for payroll and what it should cost a business. The last thing I'd suggest is this: consider how many employees you actually need. Sometimes we think that we have to have a certain amount of employees because we have a bunch of C- and B+ players. But what if you trained people better and they became A- and A+ players? You might find that you need less people. I love what Jim Collins said. He says, hire 5, work them like 10, and pay them like 8. That's a great strategy, I think. And with so many businesses that are looking for talent nowadays, it's tempting to think that people are only attracted to your business based upon your wage rates. That's not true. That's not true. There's other people that are more interested in other things outside of just wages, although they're important, and don't get me wrong on that one, but they're not the most important thing. Build the right culture. Develop quality leadership. Develop a world-class training program to equip your team, and you'll not only limit your turnover, but you may just gain attention from all the right talent you'd like to have in your organization.